And now, welcome to 7 Questions with Emmy.
Brought to you by Steel Lake Specialty, where expertise meets compassion. Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. You may have seen my interview with Randy Travis a few years ago, and today I'm so excited to speak with one of his dear friends who is also a talented musician. James Dupré is on tour with Randy and will be in Idaho at the Morrison Center on August 28th. It's so good to see you, James.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Thank you for saying yes to be on the show. So can
Of
we just
course.
get started with the questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, so can you tell me how you were picked to sing with Randy and be his voice?
Yeah. So Randy and I met in 2013 on the set of a movie. We did a movie called The Price together, and it was a really cool independent film. It was about a famous country singer played by Randy Travis, and he had a son that he never got to know, which was played by me. And so anyway, we sort of had like this really good bond from the first time we met. And also, I should mention that we had the same producer as well, Kyle Lenning. We were working with the same producer, but that was kind of a totally coincidental kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we when we met, we hit it off as far as like on the movie set, but also musically, of course. He was always a hero of mine and an inspiration, and so getting to work with him was really, really great. And of course, we all know what happened later in 2013. He had a stroke, and we kept in touch through the years after that. But in 2019, Randy and Mary gave me a call one day, and Mary basically said that they had this idea. They wanted to go back on the road with Randy. Randy missed being out on the road with his band and his fans, and they were wanting to know if I would be willing to go on the road with them to present Randy's music as the vocalist. And to me, I didn't even have to think about it. I just was like, yes, absolutely, I would love to do that.
That's so fun. That's really cool. So what was it like when, well, I guess you kind of already explained it, but what was it like the very first time that you met Randy and Mary?
Well, I was very nervous, of course, growing up, listening to Randy and trying to, mimic his style in a way. When I was a kid, I remember doing that. So I was really nervous when I finally got a chance to meet him for the first time. But he was just so real and so like, basically he just made me feel really comfortable about being on the movie set and about being just around him, and he pulled out his guitar right after I basically met him, just a few minutes, and he pulled out his guitar and showed me this new song he had written. And I was like, man, this is so cool. It's just a really great experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you have a new album coming out on the 22nd. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's called It's All Happening. It was produced by Kyle Lenning, who I mentioned earlier, and also Jerry Douglas, who is an amazing musician as well. But it's these songs have been with me for basically my whole career, and I wrote 2 of the songs that are on this album, and the rest are just songs that were pitched to me from other songwriters, and also there's a couple of covers that I really love, and I'm just really excited about it. It has a very traditional kind of vibe about it, and I'm excited for the world to finally hear it.
That's very cool. So you'll be in Idaho next week for your concert with Randy. Have you ever been here before? And what is your favorite way to have one of our famous potatoes?
Well, I have never actually been to Idaho, but I'm looking forward to it. But I as a potato guy, I guess, I like a good stuffed baked potato. I like mashed potatoes, of course, French fries. I like tots. I like it all.
Me too. I always say that. I can't pick just one. They're so good.
Yeah.
So if you weren't involved in the music industry, what do you think that you would be doing for a career?
If I weren't involved, well, my first love, I guess, other than music, was the weather. I was actually a meteorology major in college whenever I quit school and joined a band. So I guess if I hadn't have left college, I probably would have finished my degree in meteorology.
That's very cool. I didn't know that. It's like, so we're kind of like both reporters in LA, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So you have 5 kids. What do you like best about being a dad?
I just, I guess my favorite thing is just spending time with them and getting to know. I think as kids get older, they change a little bit, and it's fun to kind of get to know these changes. And of course, it's not always fun. Being a parent, you'll know one day. But it's just it's always interesting. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. So I'm starting middle school later this week. Can you share a piece of advice with me for that?
Yeah, God, middle school. That seems like yesterday, but I guess just obviously focus on your schoolwork and just be who you are, because I think that I can tell that you're a pretty special person. So just continue doing what you do.
Thank you so much. And thank you for talking with me today.
Absolutely, thank you.
7 Questions with Emmy, brought to you by Steel Lake Specialty, where expertise meets compassion.